Greetings, my fellow aspiring financial gurus. Ever ponder what separates the mega rich from the ordinary Joe with a piggy bank? Well, sit tight because today we're diving into the depths of wealth accumulation, dissecting powerful strategies to give you the upper hand in the furious game of money-making. Welcome to a finely curated journey into the psychology of money, inspired by the insights of Morgan Housel and the practices of investment legends like Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett. If you've ever desired the kind of wealth that affords you unbridled freedom, then you're in for a treat. It's not about earning more, it's about control. To become a maestro of the financial orchestra, understanding these three pivotal money misconceptions is crucial. Ready to have your mindset transformed? Let's embark on this wealth-building odyssey. Firstly, let's tackle the phenomenon of compounding, a concept that's startling in its simplicity yet profound in impact. Imagine this: $1 on day 1, 2 the next, and so on, doubling every day for a month. The result? Over $1 billion on day 31. Delay that start by a mere week, and you've nixed your bounty by 99%. Astonishing, isn't it? Now, consider Warren Buffett, hailed as the titan of investing, whose astounding fortune was mostly amassed after his 65th birthday due to the relentless power of compounding over time. Unlike others who sought rapid gains and suffered the consequences, Buffett remained steadfast, leveraging time to realize the full potential of his investments. The golden rule? Start investing now, be it a modest sum or a windfall, and keep that treasure trove burgeoning. Remember Rick Guerin, Buffett's erstwhile partner? A paragon of investing talent yet undone by overzealous risks. Don't let greed truncate your financial growth curve. Fear not, my sagacious friends, as we address the second misconception, volatility. It's the heartbeat of the market, with the potential to unsettle the most steely-nerved investors with its abrupt peaks and valleys. But take heed, for volatility is not your adversary, it's a gateway to substantial gains over the long run. Embrace this tumult as a fee for the privilege of partaking in the financial market's grand ballet, the dance that propels indices like the S&P 500 ever upward. Consider volatility a rite of passage, a necessary sacrifice at the altar of long-term prosperity, for without it, the promise of substantial returns is a mere mirage. Remember, volatility is a fee, not a fine. Be ready to endure the short-term squalls for long-term triumph. Our third lesson is the art of tail investments, illustrated perfectly by Amazon's ventures. The ill-fated Fire Phone might have been a misstep, but Amazon Web Services emerged as a juggernaut, overshadowing past failings. The morale: scatter your seeds far and wide, for it is impossible to predict which investment will blossom into a towering tree. Diversify, place multiple bets, and one winning stallion could offset a stable of less successful ventures. As we craft our investment strategies, let's also take a moment to invite you to join our journey here. If today's revelations resonate with you, and you crave more wisdom to fuel your path to financial sovereignty, ensure you hit that subscribe button, like this exposition, and ring that notification bell. By doing so, you're not just bolstering your own prospects but joining an ever-growing community of enlightened individuals ready to claim the reins of their financial destiny. Let this be your investing gospel. Capitalize on the wondrous force of compounding, weather the inevitable storms of market volatility with poise, and foster a portfolio teeming with diversity, ripe for the emergence of tail investments to propel you toward affluence. Embrace these timeless principles, and you may well find yourself on the sure-footed path to financial independence. Enlightened by the psychology of money, you are now equipped with insights that reach far beyond the pages of any book. Take this newfound wisdom, integrate it within your life script, and watch as the narrative unfolds, charting a course to fiscal victory. To our perceptive viewers, as we near the end of this financial sojourn, let us pose this pivotal question: which of these actionable insights are you poised to integrate into your life starting today? Your responses are the bellwethers that guide our collective journey. For those intrepid souls who have gleaned value from today's exploration and wish to express their gratitude, a tipping gesture proportional to the enlightenment received would be humbly appreciated. Find that opportunity in the description below. Thank you, trailblazers, for dedicating your time to expand your financial intellect. May the roads to prosperity be ever in your favor, and until our next encounter, remember to venture boldly, invest wisely, and live freely. Ladies and gentlemen, ever find yourself staring blankly at the end of a long day, puzzled by the scant progress you've made towards your ambitions? Well, you're not alone. It's about time we face productivity head-on, and I'm not talking about just crossing off a to-do list. We're aiming for the big leagues, transforming dreams into realities, no matter how distant they might seem today. Alright, let's start with the basics. Productivity is a term that spans from economics to our personal daily grind, yet the essence remains the same. It's all about being effective, getting maximum results with minimum waste of time and effort. To kick things off, ask yourself, what kind of output am I striving for? Is it revenue, creative work, personal development? Nail down what you want before setting foot on the path to achievement. Now let's dive into some intriguing productivity tidbits. Did you know only a minuscule 2% of people can multitask efficiently? For the rest, multitasking can actually slash productivity by up to 40%. And here's a kicker: cloudy skies might just be your best pal for productivity, as sunnier days often lure us into daydreaming instead of doing. Plus, never underestimate a good night's sleep. Sleeping for 7 to 9 hours can ramp up productivity by 20%. And a study showed that those working from home outpaced their office counterparts. Fascinating, right? But why fuss about productivity anyway? It's the engine that powers through the daily grind towards your long-term visions. Want to shed pounds or construct a building? It comes down to daily diligence. Embrace productivity and you embrace relentless pursuit of your endpoints, one day at a time. Now, let's talk actionable strategies to turbocharge your productivity. We're going simple yet powerful. Ever heard of the 2-minute rule? If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Stop procrastinating. Plus, if it's a bigger task, just start with something small. Often, taking the first step is half the battle. Feeling overwhelmed? Pause and breathe. Stress is productivity's arch nemesis. Combat it with deep breaths, a short walk, anything that signals to your brain, hey, we're okay. It's about resetting your system to maintain your focus. Speaking of focus, distractions are everywhere, simply waiting to disrupt your workflow. The antidote? Use apps to limit digital interruptions or go old school and disconnect completely. Remember, it's the focus that fires up the engines of productivity. Now, let's spice things up with a curveball strategy: become a mad scientist in your own life. Experiment, see what works, what doesn't, and iterate. Successful folks are the ones who tweak and test incessantly. And guess what? It all starts with curiosity. So there you have it, my roadmap to amplify your productivity. But what if you crave more guidance? What if you seek a structured approach that's been tried and tested? Well, listen up. Using deep insights from psychology and what has proven effective over time, I've tailored a system to level up your productivity game. Through learning and habit alteration, this is an avenue for you to conquer procrastination and master your schedule with methods backed by psychological research. Here's where I ask you to take the next step. We all have goals, big or small. And consider this your moment, your opportunity to gear up for success. It's all about making that first move towards a more structured, effective life. Sure, I've got an incredible online course on the psychology of productivity ready for you, which is just a few clicks away. But remember, this isn't about buying a course, it's about investing in yourself. Now, as we've journeyed through the world of productivity together, I'm curious to know, what are you going to change in your life after hearing this? Which techniques will you implement to transform your daily output? Drop your game plan in the comments, and let's forge ahead on this path to a more productive you. And hey, if you found immense value in this, why not thank the channel with a tip? You decide the worth. Check the description for details. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and ring that notification bell for a direct line to not just achieving, but smashing your goals. Thank you, and remember, today's efforts pave the way for tomorrow's triumphs. Stay productive, stay successful.